Smoking marijuana might lead people to drink less, at least in the short term. That's according to a new study published in the American Journal of Psychiatry. Researchers say that people who smoke cannabis had fewer drinks and delayed alcohol intake. Those who consumed a higher percentage of THC had an even greater reduction in alcohol intake. However, the study does not specify how long the reduction in alcohol cravings lasted. Researchers say that cannabis use has been popular with individuals trying to limit or even stop drinking alcohol, a trend known as being California sober. Emergency medicine doctor Stephanie Widmer joins me now. She specializes in toxicology and addiction medicine. Listen, Doc, there are a lot of folks here sitting at home that are skeptical, saying that, this sounds like trading one vice for another. Are they right?
Well, the big takeaway from this study is that in a controlled lab setting, people who use cannabis before drinking did end up consuming less alcohol. And in fact, those who consumed a higher percentage of THC had an even greater reduction in alcohol consumption. But this doesn't mean cannabis is a solution. All this study really shows is a possible short-term substitution effect. And what we really need are long-term, real-world studies to better understand the complex interactions between these substances and addiction and craving pathways in the brain.
Well, and let's talk about this trend in California sober. First, where's the origin story here and how big is it right now?
Well, it's definitely gaining traction, Alex, especially among younger adults and in places where cannabis is legal. Now, California sober usually means cutting out alcohol or hard drugs, but still using marijuana. And while it sounds appealing, it is not a medically defined term or a universally safe approach. And it is certainly not an FDA-approved treatment for alcohol use disorder. It's more of a pop culture term or a casual slang term.
Sure. Well, and Dr. Widmer, what happens to the body when you consume alcohol and weed at the same time?
Well, almost never a good idea to mix any substances. But when you mix alcohol and cannabis, the effects amplify each other. So people can feel more impaired, more dizzy, more sedated, and more likely to underestimate how intoxicated they are. That increases the risk of accidents, overconsumption, vomiting, and dangerous decision making.
There will be people that look at this and they'll say, well, maybe this is more encouragement to try cannabis as opposed to drinking. Any prescription there?
Absolutely not. And if you are struggling with any type of alcohol use disorder, heavy drinking, substance use, that's for you to discuss with a trained professional, someone who has experience in this, not to pick up something else and try treating it yourself.
Yeah, good advice, Dr. Stephanie Widmer. I appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.